Hi there. I found these little bee charms and I thought they'd make really sweet little earrings. So I want to take you through my process that I use on Procreate to design tatting patterns. This is what the Procreate app looks like on the iPad. Unfortunately, there's not a free version, but the cost is $12.99 and that is for lifetime access. When you open the app, you'll immediately see all the projects you've already worked on. If it's brand new, this page will be empty. Click on that plus button to get started. Then I select screen size. Since white is boring and we're working with bees, let's change our background color to yellow. Click on these two squares in the top menu bar. This shows us the different layers. And then click background color. I'm picking out a nice bright yellow. Click back to layer 1 and let's start thinking about how we want to design these earrings. I want to do something with the honeycomb shape, so let's start with a basic hexagon. Since we can work with the useful symmetry tools in Procreate, first we go to the Tools option on the top left. Select Canvas, Drawing Guide, Edit Drawing Guide. From the options at the bottom of the page, click Symmetry, and then Options. Now, if we were working with something with 8 sides or 8 sections, we could pick Radial to help us out. However, they don't have one for a 6-sided figure, so we'll have to make do with Vertical and just make an image that mirrors itself from side to side. You'll see what I mean. In the top right corner, choose a color to work with. I chose black. You can play with your pen width and opacity by playing with these tools. Starting at that vertical symmetry line, I draw out a rough hexagon. If I keep my pen or finger down, those lines will automatically click into straight lines. That'll do. Click on Layers and add a new one. This will enable us to hide the straight line figure once we're all done. In this new layer, we still need the help of that Symmetry drawing tool, so go back into Tools and go through the same actions of turning on assisted drawing. Click the blue check in the top right. I want these earrings to be all about bees, so let's have some fun. See how useful that Symmetry tool is? All the time I'm thinking about rings and chains and picots and fun elements. To give the earring some sturdiness, I'm going to add in a second round on the inside, just holding those bee bodies together. I might add a cute little honeycomb motif above as well, we'll see. At this point, go back to your layers, and you can toggle layer 1 off, which will take away the drawing beneath your work. Now comes the toughest part of the project, and that is deciding how many stitches to use. I decided to assign 10 double stitches on each side of this ring, and then I work from that as my reference point, looking at each section and each chain relative to the length of those 10 stitches. This blue pen shows the progression of my work. First, I will work around the first outside round using rings and split rings. This gives us that bee effect. Then I'll do a second round within that one. My plan is to hang my little bee charm right in the center. I'm working in this bright variegated yellow thread, and I'm working with 2 shuttles. And here it is completed. I'm very happy with it. I think I might try to make it a little smaller. So I'm going to redesign it so that each bee is touching the bee next to it, and I'll just do 1 round instead of 2. Here's the diagram. And here's the completed pattern. 2 cute little bee-themed earrings. I love the shape of the honeycomb. And I do have a thing for bees. I have 2 hives of my own. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Procreate. I'll soon do a tutorial on how to use the radial mode. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.